Hey guys, it's Spishilzy here, and welcome to episode 81 of the Berlin Dynamo series. Today's episode, we are following on from yesterday or the day before's episode, and we're going to be taking on Sparta Prague in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Getting pretty deep in this one, so I'm looking forward to it. As far as the league table goes, I'll quickly move the face cam down, show you. We're in third place. We've only played 2 Bundesliga games, and unfortunately, we drew both of them. So I'll show you those in a sec. But Freiburg are essentially now 1 point ahead of us, and Bayern Munich have already clinched the Bundesliga for this season. So sort of shows you where we're at. We're challenging for the Champions League while being miles off the actual league itself. So yeah, it is unfortunate. We're on 52 points. We're tied with Gladbach in fourth place. Leipzig are actually starting to come back now. They're in pretty much striking distance of us, I would say. They're only 2 points behind us at the moment, so a little bit maybe unlucky, but at the same time, I think we have enough about us, especially if we can, turn these draws into wins like we should be doing. We'll be fine. Anyway, I'll move the face cam back up the top. Go over the recent fixtures. Like I said, it's literally Union Berlin, which finished a 3-3 draw. This one, we were 3-1 up. Perez opened the scoring for us. They already had a goal. Gel got himself 2 goals with a Perez assist. And at that stage, I thought, okay, we're going to cruise 3-1. We're fine. And yeah, all of a sudden they get 2 goals, bring it back to 3-3. You look at the stats; it's pretty even. 4 shots on target for us, five for them. I guess they technically probably deserve a draw for this Berlin derby. And the most recent game played was a 1-1 draw against Schalke. And this one, we definitely did not deserve to draw. We should have won this game. Perez, not the best game for him. Gel once again on the score sheet. And then an 85th minute equaliser for Heinen. And he got Schalke a point there. And obviously putting us behind. They had 2 shots on target. We had 20 shots, but could only manage to get 5 on target. Perez, stinker. Rojas, stinker. Less said about it, the better. Let's get into this. It's going to be another triple header this episode. Sparta Prague, home leg first, Leverkusen away, I think, and then the away leg against Sparta Prague as well. So this is going to be the lineup. Actually, disregard. We're going to bring Gavadel in for Gel. We'll do Bednarek for Rojas. He hasn't played well. That's the team. Kolar can actually be in the team as well, which is nice to see. And unfortunately for us, Nagtagal is out. As a result, Kamel comes in at right back, which, again, I'm not really too happy with. Dmitriev, Dusak are going to be starting in midfield as well, with Traore at left back. It's worth mentioning that Juarez is just back from his injury, so he'll probably be able to play the next game. We'll just have to wait and see how he goes. He might be able to play both the Leverkusen game and the second leg for the quarterfinals here. I'm not 100% sure on that at the moment, though. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Sparta Prague, they're a pretty good team. I probably rate them about the same as Utrecht, if I'm being perfectly honest. And again, I feel like at this point in time, our worst enemy is literally just ourselves. If we can't score, then we essentially don't win. That's the gist of it. But we've got Gavadel, we've got Perez today, we've got Bednarek, we've got Strabic in there as well. We've got the talent to score goals. We just have to make sure that happens. That's going to be offside. Yes, it is. All right. Not a great start, but not the worst start either. I mean, time's ticking away. No one's had a shot on target yet. Gavadel with a free kick pretty far back as well. Bit of a strange one. I might hit him with an encourage, actually. We're 31 minutes in, 32 minutes now. Pena to Camel. Very nervous with Camel. I feel like I almost need to replace him. Because if we lose Nagdagal, which I'm pretty happy to sell him for 30 mil. Oh, come on, Gavadel. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh. Are we going to be unlucky today? Is that what the forecast is? Anyway, we're actually starting to come into the half, which is good. Although it's about to end. So, alright, we're going to win the ball back. Puljic. To Dusak. Camel. To Bednarek. I like that. Nice and early pass. Dusak. Well, it's going to be a penalty. Dusak was essentially shoved off the ball there. It's going to be Perez to take it. Come on. Oh, good. Good pen. It was a lucky pen, to be honest. The goalkeeper actually guessed the right way. That gives us a 1-0 lead going into half-time. Potentially, we might get another goal here. Gavadel with a free kick. Ooh, Puljic, out of nowhere. First goal of the season for him as well. I like it. Alright, we go in 2-0 into the break. Very happy with that. If we can keep a clean sheet here at home, I feel like we're in a very, very good position. And we win the ball back there. Dmitriev. Like I said, he's a very valuable asset for us. Oh, that's a decent header. Decent opportunity for Gavadel. We just need to make sure we can defend. Cleared away. Bednarek. Oh, it's a penalty as well. Dusak. He got fouled for our penalty, and then he gives away a penalty for them. Why? Why do we have to do this to ourselves? So much for that clean sheet. Very frustrating. Alright, Traore with a throw-in. Perez goes to Dusak. Needs to make up for his error. Pena. I really like my centre-back getting forward into the box. But when he assists your centre-forward, that's a different story. Beautiful goal there by Gavadel. And Pena gets the assist. Who am I to judge? That's what you want in a ball-playing centre-back. You want a centre-back that can assist your strikers. Fair play. Alright, Camel. We're into the 61st minute. Traore, big touch. Lots of space. Beats his man. Strubic. Dusak, he makes up for it. Thank you. Thank you. He needed to make up for that. Disgusting penalty he gave away. And we're 4-1 up. We're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty. Alright. Make a sub. Reguagui is going to come on for Dmitriev. Yeah, we'll bring Juarez on. I thought he was coming back after this game, but he's already back. He's on the bench. So he will get some game time as well. And I think we'll just go with those two. Just the two for now. Don't really need to bring anyone else on. Rojas for Strubic, but I might just play Rojas in the Leverkusen game and rest Strubic. I think he's probably more beneficial to us. I believe. I'm pretty certain that he's actually playing better than both Bednarek and Rojas at the moment. Pena, good player, good signing. Love for him to go natural at centre back. Ooh, Camel. Oh, nice little assist there from Camel. 39th goal for Gavadel. He is, I mean, I say it every episode. He's absolutely incredible. He is literally the shining light in this team. He's leading from the front. I mean, he's on the wing at the moment, and he's got the ball. Pena goes out to Juarez. Good to see him back. I know he has some hit and miss games, but I definitely like him. Anyway, 5-1. It's more impressive than the Utrecht game, and gives us such a good opportunity to get into that semi-final. There we go, 5-1. Very, very happy with that. All right, we may as well just stick with it. There's no need to skip forward. I'll just carry on. We'll keep progressing towards the Leverkusen game here. Again, we got more scout reports. Probably do without him, to be honest. He's 178 centimeters for a centre back. Does not look too good. Gavadel, man of the match. Love to see it. Give him a little praise as well. It gets his morale back up to the level that it should be. Again, we're just going through scout reports, trying to cull players from my shortlist essentially. I might cull him as well. He's 27. He's not going to be good enough. You know, a lot of these players are from back when we were in 2 Bundesliga as well, that have sort of just found their way through to where we are now, if that makes sense. He's very quickly getting up towards his release clause for his value, which I don't really like. I do like Pena improving in his ability here, despite being 24 years old. Does he have a release clause? No, he doesn't. Love to see it. All right. I don't like to see Canales with a bad training rating. We've actually got Freiburg after this game. I didn't even realize. 500th game in management for Berlin Dynamo. It's a pretty good statistic here. 500 games in, and we're seeing it on camera in episode 81. Fair play. I'm really enjoying this season though. Probably because we're actually doing quite well. Ooh, elections on the horizon for the next club president. Be good if we get like a sugar daddy that can implement a bit of cash. Be nice. Gonna go for Juarez. I'm also gonna criticize him. Go with that. He's been pretty bad when he's actually played for us, so we'll do that. We'll get Nagtagal back in there as well. Viscasil's back as well. I think he was suspended for that one. Who misses out? Rodriguez? Yeah, I think we'll go Rodriguez. Sarta's probably the better player there anyway. So, I mean, they're pretty even, to be fair. Pretty even. We'll get Viscasil in there. Dmitriev can play. Dusek can rest. Drabic can rest for Rojas. We'll put Bednarek on the left. I'm not going to rest the strikers, though. I'm not going to bring Gel on. Melges needs to be criticised as well. His performances have also dropped a little bit, which I feel like is why... Ooh, Pena. Enya Fasata, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. I feel like I don't like that one. Only reason I'm doing it is because Leverkusen have a really, really bad season. They're in 16th, and I want to make sure that my players are rested. It's just that weird feeling you get when you change your centre backs. I just don't feel confident changing something that's working. You know, we won 5-1 last game. Makes me nervous. Anyway, Rojas with a corner. Cleared away to Perez. Nagtagal goes back out to Rojas, but it's a pretty poor pass. Who's that? Juarez going to go all the way back and grab it. Just to Puljic. Up to Rojas, who's in the centre. Perez. Oh, easy. Easy as you like. That's his 29th goal. So he's going to pretty much hit 30 potentially this episode as well, which is absolutely insane. I can't remember a time. I usually don't even use two strikers. So this formation is just something very different to what I'm used to. I usually go with a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. But yeah, having two strikers that are pretty much reaching over 30 league goals each is insane to me. Anyway, Rojas, the Gavadel, good save by their goalkeeper, good save. And it's funny that Perez scored against the team that he was probably a few hours away from actually joining on deadline day in January. So, bit of an interesting thing there. Little bit of backstory, little bit of storyline. And you can clearly see that they definitely need him. With the fact that they're in 16th place. I think they're currently in the relegation playoff. I'm pretty sure 16th is relegation playoff. Anyway, they're coming forward here anyway. Puljic wins the ball though. Very good defensive display by him. Melges plays it out to Juarez. Bednarek goes up to Perez, but he's not going to win that one. Oh, the headers. Oh, the headers. Oh, he's going to rob him of his... Surely he was onside for that. That's his 40th goal. Give it to him. Award it. There we go. Gavadel's 40th goal this season. And then Perez is one off 30. Nearly got 70 goals between them. Insane. Nagtagal. Give it to Perez. Oh, Nagtagal goes himself. Selfish. But he does score. So fair play to him. Fair play. And we're 3-0 up. We're cruising. I needed a performance like this in the league. The two previous draws, they hurt. They really hurt. Especially seeing Freiburg go ahead of us. Did not like that. And that's such a big game, the next one. Bednarek wins the ball back after losing it. Goes to Dmitriev. Oh, cannons off the crossbar. And that's a bit of a nothing header. Okay. Thought Leverkusen were gonna counter-attack there. Never mind. Dmitriev, he's on a yellow. I should probably ease him off. Sata goes up to Nagtagal. Keeps it in. Back to Rojas. To Dmitriev. Gonna shoot again. Oh, Nagtagal. What a finish. On the volley. On the half volley. Beautiful goal. Absolutely beautiful goal. That was special. I think what I'm going to do here is actually take Bednarek off. I know Rojas is playing well. Yeah, we'll get Bednarek off for Stravic. Reguagui for... Yeah. Viscasil, I guess. Also, I forgot to mention that Viscasil actually got a German national team cap at 19 years old. So just throwing that out there, he is that good. Or at least he's performing well enough to be in the team. Gavidel to Perez. Oh, he shanked it. Oh, that was a terrible attempt. That was his 30th goal right there. He's absolutely squandered that chance. It's a big chance as well. Unfortunate. Anyway, we are cruising 4-0. Juarez now. Goes back to Reguagui. Goes to Dimitriev. He wants a goal today. Oh, he's hit the post as well. Saved by the keeper. Oh, he almost got another opportunity. I thought that might have been a penalty, but it's not. And Gavidel. The 80 million valued man tracking all the way back and making a tackle in his own half. You'll love to see it. Leverkusen are actually moving the ball around now. Fair play to him. That was a nothing. What is Meljez doing? Please don't do that. That's not really what my goalkeeper doing. I know he's a sweeper keeper, but yeah, please don't. And their goalkeeper gets that one. Easy enough for him. Pumps it long. It's a long highlight. Rojas, he's got the space. Early cross to Regragui. Strabic off the crossbar. Can't get that 5th goal. Alright, another highlight. Puljic to Regragui to Strabic. Back to Puljic. To Juarez. I mean, we're pretty much just playing with them at this point. All the way back to Meljez, to Sata. Dmitriev, Sata. I mean, this is silly. We're dominating him. It's almost a little bit sad for Leverkusen. Nagtigal, space as well. He's been deadly today. Winning the ball back as well. Rojas in the box. Oh, gets away. 5-0. Absolutely piling on a down Leverkusen at the moment. We're absolutely smashing them. I almost feel sorry for him. I like Leverkusen as a team. Obviously, in real life, they've done really well. There we go. 5-0 away victory at Leverkusen. In between our Europa League quarterfinal games. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Freiburg win their game as well, and we are still 1 point behind. However, I believe we versed them after Nagtigal man of the match. We're going to be versing them after the next game. So again, we will keep it all live. We're just going to advance here to the Sparta Prague game and get into it. Montero, player of the match in Magdeburg's draw. Fair play to him. A lot of our lone players are actually doing really, really well, which is good to see. The fact that we're 5th on the profit and loss, and everyone's lost money this season, that kind of worries me a little bit. Albeit we were at a reduced stadium capacity for, I would say, a good 2/3 of the season. Not only that, but we did spend pretty much our entire budget. I've also spent like another 3.6 million just recently on a nice little player that I found. It looks a very good player as well. Buckets of potential, and he's a striker, so could be a good replacement for either Gel, Perez, or Gavidel. depending on what happens this preseason. Because I feel like one of them will potentially leave. I think it's almost inevitable with the seasons that they're both having. I mean, Gel could essentially go as well. I don't know. I want to keep Gel around. I think he's probably like one of the only players that has literally done well in, I say every division. He wasn't actually very good in 3 Liga. But you look at his stats in the 2 Bundesliga, goals, 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 goals. In the Bundesliga as well, 24 in 31, 22 in 31. I mean, this season he's fallen a little bit short, but that's literally the only reason. Well, the reason behind that is because he's playing a lot more in the Europa League, and obviously Perez and Gavidel are absolutely smashing it at the moment. So, yeah. Anyway, same lineup. We're just going to go out there, do what we do best. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring Dusak back in. And Stravic will come back in as well. I think we'll play Rojas. And then Pena can come back in as well for Sata. When is... Ooh, Freiburg's in 2 days. Might stick with Sata, actually. Yeah. Might go for Gel as well for Gavidel. Maybe Traore? We'll take Juarez off maybe at the 60th minute. So it's just the fact that I have Freiburg in 2 days' time after this game. I really want to have limited fitness issues going into that one, essentially. It's probably the most important game in the league for us for the rest of the season, I would say. If we win, we essentially go back into second place, and we obviously get a lot more prize money for finishing in second. As Rojas puts a goal in the back of the net 5 minutes into this one. That's his 10th goal. In the right inside forward position, he's got himself 10 goals this season, which I really like. He was a bit of a... I knew he was a good sort of like wonder kid prospect, but I wasn't really sure if he would deliver in his first season. Because, you know, quite often what's happening with the players that we've been bringing in is they haven't performed in that first season, and then in the second season they sort of come on a little bit more, or so it seems. But he's done really well. Viscasil done pretty well. Nothing too amazing. Same for Juarez. But then you look at Pena, and he's done really well. First season at the club as well. Then you have players like Rodriguez, for example, the centre-back, who is one of those players. Like, he hasn't really performed well this season, but potentially next season might be a breakout season for him. That was a really good shot, and a really, really good save, actually. Fair play. It's pretty much going to be half-time. Viscasil with a corner. Cleared away by Sparta Prague, and there we go, half-time. We are 1-0 up, so we do have the advantage at the moment, and obviously we're smashing them 6-1 on aggregate as well. Good game so far. Viscasil, he's having a bit of a stinker at the moment, but it's fine. Yeah, they're in behind. Good cross. Ooh, that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. Free kick for them. Just over Meljez's goal. Coming into it a little bit. We're going to make some subs here. Pretty much the 60th minute. And that free kick for us is going to be cleared away, I would assume. A bit risky. Juarez wins it back. Goes to Rojas. Gel. Good turn, Gel. He's still got it, man. He's still got it. He's still there. I'm going to go Cola for Perez. Traore for Juarez. We'll go Bednarek for Rojas. And we will go Viscasil for Reguagui as well. Just save a lot of those players, save their fitness for that next game. Is going to be huge. A little scary going against Freiburg again. Cleared away. Bednarek will get it. Terrible cross. And Sparta Prague clear their lines. Reguagui goes to Traore. Takes his man on. Bit of a deep cross. Bednarek at the back post. I think Bednarek's actually quite large. He's usually scoring headers. Anyway. Maybe Nagtagal as well? Let's do that. 70th minute, Nagtagal for Camel. And that just saves him an extra 20 minutes of fitness for that next game as well. All right. Ola, we don't really see much of him. The Camel. Can he get a cross in? He's going to pull it back to Dusak. Kola misses an absolute sitter. If you wanted us to sign you, mate, you're not doing a very good job. You need to be scoring those goals. Sata with a good defensive display there. But yeah, Prague coming forward with a little bit of purpose. I feel like we've got enough players back there to sort of deal with that. Almost win the ball back there as well. Oh, they're in behind. That was terrible by the right back. Yeah, Camel. I mean, he's offside, luckily for us, but the tracking there and the marking, absolutely woeful. It was bad. We just got lucky. They're on the edge of the box, and that's deflected off our player, hit the post, and then gone in the back of the net off Reguagui. So, bit of an interesting goal, that one. Anyway, 2-1. I'd love to hold on for the win. It would mean a lot, especially going into this next game. We want the morale to be high. Traore crosses in the box. Bednarek, get in there, son. Bednarek from 2 Bundesliga. One of the, I think he was probably the first or second player I think I ever spent money for. He was like the club's highest signing at like 550k or whatever he cost me. Let's have a look. It might have been 600k. Let's take a look. But good goal there. 3-1 victory to round off this episode as well. And once again, we win all 3 games. Very happy with that. 1.5 mil there for playing in that round, the quarterfinals. We'll advance a little bit as well, just so I make sure that I show you guys who our opponent is going to be. Oops, we pretty much saw who it was going to be, but we just need to confirm it. It was obviously between 2 teams. I think it was between... Who was it between? It was between Brøndby and I think it was one of the Turkish teams. Forget who it was. Besiktas, that's it. But yeah, Brøndby win. I feel like they're the weaker side compared to Besiktas. I mean, 3-2, very close. Sociedad knock out Tottenham. That's a result. I thought Tottenham would be in the final. I think we're going to make the final unless something really, really bad happens. But damn, I'm curious to see who's going to win this semi-final between Nice and Sociedad. That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Anyway, drop a like on the episode. 3 wins out of 3 games. You'd love to see it. And hopefully your like will give me a bit of luck going into this Freiburg game. But I will join you guys back for another triple header against Brøndby, Hoffenheim, and then the away leg against Brøndby as well in the semi-final of the Europa League. Anyways, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. As always, take it easy and goodbye.